Hey everyone, figured I'll give you guys an update on the chicken coop, and actually not an update, I'm actually going to finish it sometime today. Now, I know I've been procrastinating on it, and I don't want to be considered like that guy in upstate New York that never finishes a project, but I was actually going to build the screen door. Instead of building it, I actually went to Home Depot and I found this screen door, 30-inch. And it wasn't on sale or anything, but it was only $21. Now, it might seem a little high to some people, but that's dirt cheap to me, and the time to take to make a screen door. So, I'm going to actually cut it down and put the screen back up on it. You know, I'll replace the top piece and put the screen back up on it, and then cover it with chicken wire on the front of it for a little bit more extra protection. Of course, I had to go to Tractor Supply today, because the only places we have around here is like PetSmart and Petco and stuff like that. They don't carry chicken feed, so I had to went up today and I picked up a whole bag of chicken feed, which just fills those two up. And for, I think it was like $6 for some treats for them. They loved them. They already ate them all up, the ones that I threw down. But as you can see, like I said, I'm gonna finish this project. I got some latches to put on. I have the back part screen, chicken wire to put around, and then install this front part. And then, of course, once I get it all on, I'll stain it to match the rest of it. But as you can see, the chickens are happy, and that's another thing that I can't stand. When I watch the other ones that up in upstate New York, it has 20 plus chickens living in a 2x2x3 heat box. The chickens love the shade, and you notice here's the sun out here, shade over there. They'll hang out over there, and then as the sun sets, the shade will actually come across, and they'll be foraging out here. Now, of course, they'll hide back in that corner, or they'll go up underneath the trailer there. Actually, like I said, that's where they'll hang out all day. But let me get to work here. As soon as I get some progress done, I'll keep filming it, keep you informed, but this project will be done today. Until then, see you next time. Well, as you can see, I got some helpers over here. Mr. Rooster and his little lady friends. But I cut the door down. Let me show you some pieces. They had their little dowels in them. But cut it down, trimmed it up. Right here. As you can see, it's all put back together nice and neat. Not bad for about 5-10 minutes worth of work and $21 door. So now I gotta put the hinges on it. Set my 2x4 there for the framing, because I think I'm going to have it open like this, out like this way. But then we get all that done. It's starting to get dark. That's what happens when you sleep until 2 o'clock. I really got to stop doing it. But let me get some work done. Okay, just to go to show you that I don't do everything perfectly. They say measure twice and then cut once. I meant to cut this here, so it would go in and it would seal up to the door. So, back to the drawing board. I'll cut that again, and I'll come back and try to place it in, because I gotta get it placed for where this board back here is its resting post, where I can put the hinges and all on. Or I might put the hinges on that side. Undecided. But as you can see, shit happens. Well, I'll be back once I fix it. Okay. I don't have all the woodworking material, or woodworking material, let's say the machinery, to create dowels and stuff like that. So what I did, took a drill bit, eyeballed them up, and I made the slots for them. Now, there's no way of getting these in on both sides without taking the whole door apart, and I don't want to do that. So you see I just pull back the little black things right here. The screen falls down, and as you remember, it was, you know, pretty tall up here already. So I'll come back, I'll cut this and that one. Now I got them marked correctly, and I'll re-drill only one side of this. As you can see, none on that side, and there's two on that side, and that lines it up pretty good. So let me get that done. I'll show you a little bit more as I go along. Alright, well, I didn't get a chance to finish that. Meanwhile, it's because we had a rainstorm come in, as you can see. I don't know if my garden is going to make it over there. Severely underwater. Camera's all wet. Chicken coop. Water's rised up to it. If it starts getting any higher, and usually it will, but we have real bad storms. I'll be taking the chickens out of there and sticking them in the brooder box for now. But you can see I got the door on, got it all framed out. Chicken wire is the last thing I had to do. I had to staple it on, but I didn't get a chance to do that because it got dark on me. Like I said, this is what I've come out to the next day. I guess shit happens. Alright, now you can hear me over top of this. I'm finally inside of it. Got me an umbrella. So I don't think the garden's gonna make it. Who knows, it might. Depends on how much more it rains. Right now that's probably about a good foot and a half, maybe close to 2 feet deep in certain areas over there by the swing set. One of the things I hate about this property. Pretty sure the chickens are good. I'm getting ready to put some more food and everything inside the coop for them and make sure they got water, but the coop's still got another, it would have to rise another foot before it finally hit the bottom of that. But this right here only took about an hour and a half to rise like this. I say, or maybe it's not 2 hours, but it doesn't seem to be letting up any. Lawrence, just set it in there. 4 pieces of bread in there.
I'm gonna make sure they don't come out.
Alright, I gotta feed them. I'll be back. Well, this is 35 minutes later. I evacuated the chickens. It still hasn't got up to the bottom of the coop. Open up right there is the sewer line. That's the only drain I have, and it's actually not a drain for the yard. That's my clean out valve for my sewer. I don't care. So you don't want to put me in a damn freaking a sewer line in here. I'll fucking drain it through the fucking regular sewage. Anyway, it's got about 6 to 8 inches before it gets to the bottom of the chicken coop. As you can see, it's already hit up around the garage, and it's not letting up. The garden is gone. You know, it'll take at least 3 or 4 days for this thing to dry out. The chickens, like I said, they're out. I got them in the coop up here.
That burns. Oh, that burns.
nice and safe and dry.
I hope I can't move. What are you wrong with saying that, man?
But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear me over top of the rain or whatever, but if you remember the bird bath over there, that was only starting at the bottom of it. And it's done rise above it. My, what is it called? The above ground garden or whatever with the logs, they're actually just floating. They're making it look like it's not this deep, but it's deep. See if I can take care of and secure everything else as far as like inside the house. As you see, it's up to the garage, but it's got a ways to go. But then I got everything at the basement here. I got to make sure the sump pumps and all them are all running. I'll try to keep you guys informed if it gets any worse, which I've seen it worse in this area. I used to have a 4-foot pool in this right here, and it was like about that far before it was flowing over the top. And of course, the neighbor's yard, you can see that. That was actually underwater too. But it's only happened once in 16 years, so I don't know if it's going to get that way again today, because they say it's going to rain for the next 8 hours, and chance of flash floods. But we'll see. Oh, watch out. Go. Alright, well this is like 1 block from my house. There's a family. I'm going to go over here. I get a better view. I can't even get out into the street.
Harvey.
What?
I smell gas.
I know, it's probably coming from over down there. Yeah, all the stores, houses. I guess you can see the sewer line over there. Cars being dumb trying to drive through it. What happened? What are you saying? Oh yeah, that's flooded last time. It's actually been flooded twice now.
Yeah, all this construction, there's like no drainage.
No, it was like it's when it's just this poor, yeah.
One other time, yeah.
Yeah.
Last year. I closed down because it was pouring after rain. People like, you can't walk out to the car until it stops raining. Well, it's not going to stop raining for hours.
Right. It's your car?
That's a blue car.
I'll walk right on out there too. I don't give a shit what they say. You got shit you got to get out of there.
I do have to get shit out of it, and they're going to tow it and my wallet's in it.
I'll walk right on over to it. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Well, I would walk over to it. I got my phone in my pocket. I don't want it to get any more wet than it is because the water comes up to your knees.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's all I say. It's my shit. You know, I mean, they're not going to be washed away. I mean, you know.
They're not going to get washed away, but I got to get my wallet out.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be washed away.
They're going to tow.
Go get your shit. I would.
Bring some of the home out.
What are you doing, Clint? Clinton! Walk around this way. Everybody, stand on your umbrella. Get on here. Here, hold this. Umbrella. Okay. Trying this damn camera off. Oops.
Did it flood this bad last time?
It was actually worse. The cars, like where your car is, it would have been over top of your roof. See, I live on this street going straight up this way, and it's done flooded my yard and all. I gotta get up there and, like I said, but it's don't seem like it's letting up.
But that's a Pepsi machine.
But that, I know, it's up past the central air system and all too. Guess they can't get the people out. That's sewer line. It's pumping up back up through it. Come here. There, let's see any ball. Come here. Walk with me. Leave me spot. Huh? Okay, that's his blue car over there. So he's got his wallet and everything left in it.
That one's
Alright, well, as you can see, that Family Dollar flooded out. There's a 7-Eleven on the other side of it. That's flooded out. Gas station over here. And the old movie theater. These people's houses here. Pretty sure their basement's pretty flooded. For now, I'm going to get up out of the rain here and go check on my house, my status. Can't believe these idiots trying to drive through this. Alright. We'll get up to the house here. There's one more street. It doesn't look deep, but trust me, it is. There's a big downpour there. That's the one that from my back of my alley leads to. Alright, well here's the street on the other side. I don't know how good this camera's doing. Like I said, it's getting wet. I didn't have my GoPro on me. Here's the camera I had. Got somebody down here walking through it. You see, it's up to his hips. See. Yeah, this is my alley. Wow. They're fucking, their whole house, I think, is underwater. All these people's houses. Yeah, it's an alleyway here. Yeah, oh my God, their whole, yep, they're definitely underwater. Yeah, see, it wouldn't even have serve a purpose to even have a sub pump because, like I said, it would just pump right back in. Where are you going to pump it to?
Oh, it's going back.
It's flowing back here.
Oh, moving.
Yeah, it's moving back that way.
That's somebody's window, man. You thought it was, what do you think it was?
Wow.
Oh my. It is usually that.
Wow.
Yeah. The bottom's all the way down there. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this little runoff reservoir, I think, is probably a good 15 feet deep. And you can see that it's just overflowing. It's way all the way at the top. And that's what runs all the way down on this alley here. Alright, Clint, let's go up and check on the house. Alright, well, it's still raining. The chicken run is underwater. But the chicken coop is still, I guess, got maybe about that much before it goes up. But, like I said, I took the cap off the sewage drain out there, clean out one. And I showed you guys already what's down on 2 streets down from me, and the next street, and then the other street that surrounds my house. But like I said, they're calling for this for another 8 hours. If it starts to get up any higher, I'll do some more recording and upload that video. But right now I'm going to try to do this video because there ain't nothing else I can do. I got to put this, make sure all my sump pumps were working, everything up off my basement floors. The garage I got up as much as I could, sealed up around it on the inside of it, but it should be fine. That drain does help, not a lot, but just does help enough to keep it back. Now, last year this was actually worse. Like I said, it was above everything, but it wasn't. It's actually because the only thing that's making the difference is I had a 15-foot by 24-foot pool. So that took up that whole area. So that water would have rised up even more, and that's why it came in. So luckily, I guess I took the pool down, and it's keeping it receded back. But as you can see here, it's all the way up to the concrete. It's all the way up into here, and over here to where everything else is. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it except try to protect, the rest of the house. The chickens are safe. They're digging in new quarters. I made sure they got food, water in there. They got a light in there for some heat, help dry them off in case they did get a little bit wet, transferring them over. But ain't nothing I can do. I can't predict the weather. I can't stop the weather. But I'm pretty sure we'll get taxed on it. But until next time, you guys take care. See ya.